guys. Okay, so we're back again and we're live to create this gathering and this amazing understanding and opportunity in this time of retreats. We're basically being forced to retreat inwards. And some of us, have really an opportunity to go inwards, and not just into our homes, but also into our bodies, and connect to our souls, and ask the big questions, and kind of empty our minds and allow the answers to kind of flow in. Everything in society right now is basically been created to distract us from ourselves. Our phones, social media, work, this whole, cycle of how we're living our lives. This whole, what was that thing on Instagram they used to say? Eat, sleep, repeat, or something like that. It was like this whole thing that people were like, stay calm, eat, sleep, repeat, eat, sleep, repeat. And it's like, no, that is not why we have reincarnated onto this earth at this time. This is not why we are here. We are not here to be repeating every single day the same things. We're here to experience life. We're here to journey through life, through experience, through growth, through learning, through becoming who we are meant to be, through ascension, essentially. So basically, for those of you that are interested in the elevation of their own consciousness, you really have an opportunity right now to, as we're retreating into our homes, to really tap into that energy. And I mean, some people are going to choose to just Netflix their whole way through this period, which is okay, that is their choice. But that basically is just keeping you in zombie mode, because that is also a distraction. You're not focusing on yourself. You're not focusing and using the energies of this time, especially now with Aries. This is what I want to talk to you about, how crazy it is that the cosmos is totally aligned with exactly what's happening right now. Like Yogi Bhajan said, if you want to live a great life, you have to experience you have to, wait, what did he say? I wrote down the quote. He said, you have to vibrate the cosmos, right? So what is happening currently in the cosmos? I'm not an astrologist, but I did a lot of research this morning in order to be able to curate very true and accurate information, so that we could tie it into everything that's happening in our lives, and also on the mat, and also how to use this energy. How can we use the energy of the cosmos right now? So right now there's a new moon in Aries, and Aries is a very fiery sign, and they're very determined. I made some notes because I don't want to forget anything. So a lot of Aries are leaders. So Aries is kind of matching up now with Mars, which is super fiery and very, very driven. And Mars kind of pierces through any illusion, right? So that's kind of what's happening now. People are starting to wake up, and they're starting to see oh, I actually don't like this kind of life that I'm living, and why am I living it? Why am I following a narrative that I didn't create myself? And the reason why we're following this narrative is because we're not conscious. We're eat, sleeping, and repeating. That's what we're doing. But the second you take your time and you retreat and you silence your mind, there's that expression, when you pray, you're talking to God, and when you meditate, you empty your mind so God can talk to you. And that's really what's happening right now. So Mars is piercing through this any illusions, and we're basically asked to step into the role of our own destiny. What is that for you? What does that look like for you? And we're starting to realize that we need, in order for us to be fulfilled, we need to become who we really came down here to be, who we are meant to be. So Pluto is really big in the sky right now. And what Pluto is Shiva. It's the creator and the destroyer. which I thought was so super cool, because if you take the analogy of like the butterfly, the caterpillar becoming the butterfly, it's like the the caterpillar has to let go of everything it knows and go into the cocoon in order to come back out and to be birthed into this butterfly, this like amazing, beautiful, free creature that can fly around and that's delicate and like, I mean, the butterfly represents femininity and intuition and like a lot of really beautiful things. And if you look at what we're actually doing right now, we are literally cocooning. We are in our homes, and we have this opportunity to go inwards and to learn about ourselves and to ask the questions like, who am I? What is showing up right now? What are the things in my life I want to change? You know, what's important to me? And what's beautiful about this energy is that this is the energy of like recreation. This is the energy of like, you know, the trajectory for the future. What are you going to do? How are you going to come out of this, really? So I've created a Kriya. It's an opportunity and a green set Kriya. I actually didn't create it. It's right here in the book. And it's obviously by Yogi Bhajan. And it's basically, we're going to move the energy through our chakras, and we're going to surround ourselves with this green creative energy. And then we're going to meditate, and it's going to be beautiful. So I did this morning, and I said some really wonderful things, and I wish that it would have been, I mean, everything's for the best, so I'm just going to let it all go. If you're joining in, thank you for joining. Please, like, wave to me or something so that I know that there's actually people participating in this, because, like, I can't tell, and I'd like to know. So just bringing ourselves into our center. Make sure that your butt cheeks are spread apart and that your seat bones are firmly planted on the ground. And I want you at this time to just take a few long, deep breaths, drawing the attention into your body, making sure that your spine is straight, your shoulders are turned up and back and down, opening up your chest, tucking in your navel slightly. And imagine you're pulling a string from the top of your head, straightening out your spine, creating a slight neck lock, chin lock. And just taking a few deep, long breaths, observing the cool air as it enters your nostrils. As your chest rises and your belly fills with the air. And as everything is released, as the air comes out your nostrils. So to begin today's practice, like we do every Kundalini practice, we are going to sing the mantra Ong Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times, which basically means like I bow to the divine principle and I bow to the teacher and the guru and just the light within me that is capable of anything and everything, of healing, you name it. And then we're going to follow that mantra with the protection mantra, Ad Gure Name to the right of me, Jugat Gure Name to the back of me, Sat Gure Name to the left of me, and Siddhi Guru Dev Name to the front of me. Just creating a beautiful, nice protective shield around our body as we open up spiritually and physically into the present now. So bringing the palms of your hands together. Inhale deeply, drawing your thumbs towards your sternum, pressing your palms together at the heart center, yoking together your masculine and feminine energies at the center of truth, at your heart, the Anahata. And we're going to inhale deeply and exhale completely. And we're going to inhale to tune in with Ong Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. Inhaling deeply. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Satgurename, Jugatgurename, Satgurename, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Satgurename, Jugatgurename, Satgurename, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Satgurename, Jugatgurename, Satgurename, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. And as you inhale, you're going to exhale, bowing your head to your chest. And at this time, I would like you to allow an intention to rise from your hearts. And on the count of 3, I want you to whisper out this intention into the quantum field, letting it go and allowing it to manifest. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling, you're going to bring your hands onto your knees and beginning a Sufi grind as you inhale forward and exhale back. Inhale forward, opening up your chest, and exhaling as you go back, drawing your navel into your spine. And put on some music. And our timer. I hope it's recording. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Keeping your eyes closed and really observing your body. Feel every muscle and tendon and organ as you massage your internal organs, kidneys, and your spinal fluid. Inhaling, beginning a rotation in the opposite direction. Inhaling as you come forward, opening up your chest. Exhaling as you go back. Remember to keep your neck slightly locked. We don't want to do this. We want to keep the channel open. To center, squeezing your mulla bandha, your rectum, sex organs, and navel, drawing the energy up your spine to the crown of your head, holding your breath, and releasing all blocks. Bringing your hands onto your shins, beginning a spinal flex. Inhaling as our shoulders come up and back, opening up our chest. Exhaling as our spines curve and our navel is pulled into the back of our spine. And inhaling open and exhaling as we contract. First 3 days of your moon cycle or you're pregnant, and just use a soft, long breath. For the rest of us, inhale and exhale, and while you're contracting, really push the air out of your diaphragm. Rectum, sex organs, and navel, drawing the energy up your spine to the crown of your head, holding your breath. Hold, feel the pressure, feel the energy, and release. Now, for this next position, you have two options. First, you want to keep your feet engaged and flexed back, and you want to use your hands. We're going to do it's called body drops. So you can either use your fists, which I like to use, lifting up your bottom, and you're just dropping it down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And you want like an actual like boom at the spine, at the base of your spine. This is also not recommended for women that are pregnant. And we're going to bring our hands into Venus, and we're going to cross our thumbs over. For men, it's right over left, and for women, it's left over right. And we're going to begin here a breath of fire for 1 minute. Keeping your eyes closed, focusing in and up at your third eye, keeping your spine straight, your shoulders are back and relaxed. Your breath, squeezing your belly button, rectum, sex organs, and navel, drawing the energy up your spine to your heart, out your arms, and out your Jupiter index fingers, and release. Okay, the next pose is kind of weird. You're basically, you want to punch, and you want to also jog, so you're doing this. Bringing your knees up as high as possible as you punch, and then with the opposite. And you can go as slow as you want. You can go as fast as you want. I mean, essentially you want to be doing this. Second. And inhaling up. Oh, and exhaling down. Sorry. Nose back in. And we're going to grab our index and middle finger. We're going to make hooks. We're going to wrap them around our big toes, and we're going to push our thumbs into our big toenails. Make sure that you're very well planted, and you're going to come back and out. For those of you that can completely straighten your legs, amazing. I can't really do it. And begin breath of fire. Remember to keep your shoulders rolled up and back and down, opening up your chest, using your navel to balance. breathing. Take your left foot and bring it underneath your bum so that it's sitting right kind of where your rectum is, or your anus. And bring your right foot over. Straight, lengthening your spine. I'm just going to change the song for a moment. Most of these practices should be done for 3 minutes, but for Instagram's sake, we're only doing them for a minute. And we have to start singing this mantra from our heart center as loud as we can. It's Oh So Hung. Ong So Hung.
So hung.
Bring your hands, your left hand, and then your right hand sits inside of your left hand. Your thumbs touching. Just resting in your foot, below your navel.
So hung.
Keeping your chest open.
So hung.
And chanting the mantra. I want you to chant it strongly from the heart.
So hung. Oh, so hung.
I want you to feel it vibrating in your heart center, right here.
Ong so hung. Ong so hung.
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 Ong so hung. So hung. Ong so hung. So hung. Ong so hung. So hung. Ong so hung. So hung. Ong so hung. So hung.
You're going to inhale deeply. And you're going to exhale, coming into easy pose. We're going to spread our arms out like this, making sure our chest is open. Our shoulders are not up here. They're down here. Our neck is not open. It's locked. And our palms are facing up. And we are going to imagine a green energy coming into the left hand, coming across the arm into the heart center, and back out the other arm to the palm, Arching over our heads and then back into our left hands. Keeping our eyes closed. Returning to breath of fire. And I want you to feel this green energy coming in through your left hands, coming across the heart meridian into the heart center and back out the other side, out the right palm over your head and coming back. And beginning breath of fire when you're ready. Remember, if you're pregnant or your first 3 days in your moon cycle, just a long deep breath. If you have any ulcers, long deep breath. Everybody else, allow the breath of fire to infuse every cell in your body with oxygen. It helps you tune into your intuition.
Dance on this ground, the rhythm of sex, to bury the sun, feel the prayer for the earth.
Imagine that green energy coursing through your body and arching over your head and back into your palm as you focus between your eyebrows and your third eye and continue with breath of fire.
Dance on this road with the rhythm of sex, bury the sun, feel the prayer for all love.
Inhaling deeply, squeezing your mullaband, rectum, sex organs, and navel, drawing energy up your spine, out your hand, overarching your other hand, and back into your heart. And you're going to bring your arms, your fingers to interlace behind your head. Sat. Open your chest and inhale, and Nam as you come down, bowing your forehead on the ground. And just listen to the words. Remember why you came here. Remember that your life is sacred. Bowing to your grace, you're bowing to your courage, your beauty, bowing to your creativity, just bowing to the greatness of who you are, bowing, if you want to bow to God that's within you. He is in every single one of us. If your forehead can't reach all the way to the ground, try coming onto your knee, like this. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. I am truth. Inhaling up, releasing your arms in front of your body. You can stay in rock pose or you can sit in easy pose, whatever you prefer. I'm going to stay in rock pose. You're going to bring your arms out in front at 90 degrees from your body. And you're you're going to lift your hand up as you inhale to your third eye, and then you're going to exhale down to your heart. What this exercise does is it cultivates energy in your heart center, and your arc line, and your auric field, and it balances and magnetizes. How does manifestation work? Do you know? Cultivate energy in your heart. Create an energy in your heart, which is a magnet. Your heart is magnetic. It actually has a magnetic pulse. And when you create energy through gratitude or through love, or through this kind of motion, or other Kundalini technologies, you're growing the strength of the magnet. The magnet's becoming bigger and stronger. And when you incorporate that with an intention, then you draw towards you whatever it is that you're intending from the quantum fields. You can check out Dr. Joe Dispenza. He'll explain it way better than me. Remember, inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling all the way up. Bringing your fingers together, interlacing over the head, bending your arms a little bit. And continuing breath of fire. For those of you that are pregnant or in your first 3 days of moon cycle, just a long deep breath. And for the rest of us, more seconds. Inhaling deeply. Squeezing Mulaband, rectum, sex organs, and navel, drawing the energy up your spine to the crown of your head. And exhale, bringing your fingers up into Venus Mudra. Hugging your ears if you can, keeping your spine straight. Your shoulders are relaxed. They're not here. They're relaxed. Your neck is tucked. And you're continuing with breath of fire. Meditation in Kundalini Yoga where you just sit like this and you say Sat Nam, Sat Nam. It's an amazing, amazing meditation. You do it for 3 to 11 minutes. Limiting belief your mind might be trying to sell you right now is bullshit. Tell your mind to shut up. You get to choose what you are doing, not your mind and not anybody else. Your mind is just a little monkey. That's all it is. Stick with the breath. Inhaling deeply. Hold your breath, squeezing your mulaband, rectum, sex organs, and navel. Drawing the energy up your spine to the crown of your head, to the tips of your Jupiter index finger, to your wisdom. And exhale, bringing your arms, hands into teepee. So you can see my tips are touching, but my palms are not. Focusing at your crown chakra now. Be still and know. Focusing on your crown, continuing with a long breath of fire. Sticking with the breath, allowing the breath to carry you through. Imagine that your arms are floating on clouds. Just 20 more seconds. Inhaling deeply. Holding your breath, squeezing your mulaband, rectum, sex organs, navel, drawing the energy up your spine to the crown of your head. Hold. And exhale, releasing all bandhas. And we're going to inhale again. Squeezing rectum, sex organs, and navel, drawing the energy up the spine to the heart, to the throat, to the crown, holding your breath. And releasing. And last time, inhaling deeply. Squeezing your mulaband, rectum, sex organs, and navel, heart, throat, crown, hold, hold. Feel the energy and release down. Bring your hands to either side of your body, palms facing forward, fingers facing up. I want you to just sit here. I want you to feel the energy of the palms. It's your heart energy that you've cultivated. The heat, the love, the healing energy in our palms that can heal. Just sitting here, I want you to imagine that you're being showered with green energy all around you. Feel your magnetic fields. Feel your presence in this room, in this space. Observe your energy in your body and how it's different from how you started. Feel your power. You are so much more than your body. You are your spirits. You are your prana. You are your energy body, your emotional body, your mind body. I mean, the list goes on. You have 10 bodies. You are your sound currents. When you speak, your words just don't disappear. They flow out into the worlds. The energy continues moving. Even if you can't hear it anymore, it's still out there. Bringing your wisdom, your Jupiter, and your index finger onto your thumbs, which is your ego, not your amigo. Bring your hands down to meditate in Gyan Mudra. Gyan Mudra. Keeping your chest open, your shoulders rolled up and back, opening your chest, slightly locking your chin. And just imagine that you're being surrounded by a shower of green energy, of opportunity. Don't try to name this opportunity or try to describe this opportunity to yourself. Just leave it open. Just see it as green energy and allow the infinite and the unimaginable to manifest. And your next inhale, I want you to inhale gratitude. And I want you to inhale love. Filling your lungs and your whole body with love and gratitude for what is and what is yet to reveal itself, and always leaving room for the unimaginable. I want you to inhale faith. Courage to let go of who you think you are, to allow the destruction, to allow the rebirth of who you are meant to be. Allow each breath to fill your whole body with gratitude and love. Feeling the green energy around you. Really see it. Visualize it kind of like steaming off your body. It's like all around you. It's like it's coming like this. It's coming down and it's coming around and it's everywhere. And you're just bathing and basking in this amazing green energy of opportunity, and you don't know what kind of opportunity this is. You just know it's good. That's all you care about. You don't care how, you don't care when, but you know it's coming. Now inhale that feeling of knowing. Knowing that good things are on its way. Knowing that you are being rebirthed into the next higher version of yourself. So that you may live out your dharma. And you may continue the soul journey of this lifetime. I want to really quickly read you something that Yogi Bhajan wrote here. Continue with your eyes closed and keeping the mudra, the Gyan mudra, your index finger, which is Jupiter, which is wisdom and knowledge and connection with your ego, which is not necessary, not needed. Bringing wisdom to our egos, to submit to our hearts, basically. So what does he say here? He says that this set attracts opportunities and opens up the heart center. You can feel it, right? You can feel there's like a heat in the front of your heart and in the back door of your anahata, your heart chakra. You can feel the cultivation of energy. And that it allows one to approach prosperity from a heart-centered consciousness or a plane of attraction. So like I was explaining before, when you are heart-centered and you're magnetizing this energy of your heart, then you can really manifest the things that you want when you couple that with an intention that's how manifestation works. It's like you draw that experience or that opportunity in from the quantum fields. That's how things just appear in the most randomest, amazing ways, especially when we're in joy, when we're creating. That's why I strongly urge anyone right now, if you're at home, definitely do the practices, definitely meditate, and create. I don't know if you cook, sing, dance, make jewelry, write music, work with wood, write poems. I don't know what your form of creation is, but whatever it is, do it. Because that will instantly tap you into source energy. And it'll fill your heart with so much love and joy that it'll be just phenomenal. So, as it continues, the more I open myself, the more I can attract things that you want. Because you can also attract things you don't want, right? If you're not opening from a heart center, if you're coming from a more headspace of worry and fear and all those bad feelings, like what ifs, and I'm scared, and I don't have, and you know, all this, survival instincts. No, we want to bring it back to here. Because it's the only thing that's true. We want to bring it back to the heart so that we're attracting what we want. And then he continues to read, I don't need to struggle. I have the ability to attract my opportunities. Start realizing that opportunities and prosperity come in different forms than you have previously imagined. Believe that you deserve prosperity and that God loves you. And that's what I'm saying, like, don't try to see what that will look like. Don't try to give it a name. Don't try to give it, I mean, true joy is in the process, right? So just enjoy the process and know that something good is coming. Don't try to specify what that is. Just know that something good is coming. And be led by here. The space will always show you the way. And in this time, while we're, retracting into our homes and into our cocoon, and we're learning and we're growing and we're shifting so that we can become the butterfly, you can call on your guides for help. You can say things like, show me what I need to know. Before you go to sleep, before you go to bed at nighttime, you can say, show me what I need to know in my dream. And put your hand on your heart and you can just ask your own heart, what do I need to know right now? So to end today's practice, I just want to end with a long set and a short nam, and then after we hang up, you guys can go into Shavasana, and you should, because I really want your body to absorb the energy and let it catch up with all like the biochemical changes we made in our brains at this time, because it's really important that we say that our nervous system stays strong right now, because it affects, if our nervous system is strong, then our immune system is strong. And also having that kind of inner strength and that centeredness allows us to be able to show up presently and not be reactive in a toxic way. It's okay to react when it's necessary, but not in a toxic way that's harmful to yourself or to other people, but really just being super clear and that, and being able to hone into our intuition during this time. What a great opportunity. Everything's slowing down. Everything's becoming quiet. Now's the time for you to start hearing yourself. So, bringing the palms of your hands together. Inhaling to your heart center, pushing your thumbs against your sternum. You're going to inhale deeply. And exhale completely. And we're going to inhale for a long set and a short nam. Sa chest. Gratitude and love for everything that is present right now, for your journey and for this opportunity to be here right now. Bowing your head to the earth, to Mother Nature, in gratitude. Inhaling back up. Satnam, guys. So much love. Satnam. I hope it worked this time. See you later.